Please watch out for this Medicare scam. I know that a lot of you in this community who are also enrolled in Social Security or any of the benefits administered by Social Security are also likely enrolled in Medicare. I know that for a fact to be true with a lot of you in this community, and I want to do what I can to help you out in this short video right here. Now, I also do have this article right here, which I will pop up on the screen in just a second, so you can see and read for yourself exactly what's going on, and I'm also going to explain what you need to know right here. This is a nuts situation. Now, I'm going to say something. This may not be a popular thing to say, but unfortunately, it is the truth. If you are a senior, if you are on Social Security or any benefit administered by Social Security, or if you're on Medicare, unfortunately, you are who they're looking for, okay? You are who they are going after, okay? For reasons I will explain a little bit later on in this video. I just want to help you out as much as I can. Now, I also want to point something else out that I know you've heard me talk about 1,000 times before in other videos, but this is also very relevant and also a very important point that I want to make for you in this short video right here. At any point right now in 2026, if you ever have questions on Medicare, if you need help finding the right Medicare coverages for your personal needs, if you need help with your initial enrollment into Medicare, whatever it happens to be, anything Medicare related, grab your Medicare card, grab your phone, and call Chapter right there. They are the team. They are the team of trusted advisors. Thousands of you in this community have already called them. They are by far the trusted team. I would not have partnered with them to help those of you in this community if I did not fully trust them. I'm going to tell you this much as well. Last year, late 2025, my parents called them and got new plans. Last year, late 2025, my wife's parents called them and got all the resources they need for their new plans. I have a couple aunts and uncles that also called them at the end of 2025 and got new plans last year, 2025, okay? If I did not trust them, I would not send my parents, my wife's parents, my aunts and uncles, and all of you in this community. I wouldn't send you if I didn't trust them. I fully trust them. I fully endorse them. Again, a free, trusted resource to help those of you in this community with your Medicare, okay? And again, I know you've seen this. I'm just going to say it really quickly. A stack of papers here. These are comments I've pulled out of the comment section over the last month and a half or so. Thousands of you getting free help, saving collectively $2 million in this community, literally by calling them to get help with your Medicare. Amazing. I've also got this document. Names of people that have saved hundreds of dollars a month, thousands of dollars a year. A couple pages here, collectively saving, again, everybody in this community who have called Chapter there, collectively saving $2 million a year, which is absolutely amazing. Anyway, again, the point that I wanted to make with that, it's not some pitch to say, oh, you know, go and do this or that. All I'm saying is that when you have questions on Medicare, when you need help with Medicare, whatever it happens to be with your plan or whatever, especially early on in 2026 right now, there's a lot of people that are learning, unfortunately, the hard way that, whoops, my doctor isn't covered anymore. This is a nasty situation. Again, if you're facing that right now, call Chapter. See what they can do for you right now. I think you might be surprised with your flexibility at this time, okay? I'm not promising anything. I don't know your situation. I'm just saying I think you might be surprised with the options you may have, the flexibility you may have right now. You never know. Call and ask. My theory in life is ask, and a lot of times you will receive. It's nuts, okay? I've adopted that theory years ago. Ask, and you will likely receive. It's nuts. Anyway, pop this article up right here, right now. Feel free to read through the details of this. Let's talk through this. All right, so here's what's happening. These scammers will be calling seniors and people on Medicare, on Social Security, and they'll say something along the lines of, urgent. This is so fast. You've got to act quickly. If you don't act right now, you're going to lose your plan, you're going to lose your coverages, and you're going to get kicked off. Or they're going to say something ridiculous like this, okay? You can see it right here in the article. They're going to say all kinds of different things. They're going to do whatever they can to instill panic into the beneficiary. At that point, the beneficiary says something like, can you just help me out? Oh, sure, I can help you out. And then what they do is they demand your Medicare number. Well, that's unfortunately where the scam comes in. And then they go ahead and exploit that senior, okay? My point being is that, number one, do not give your Medicare number to me. Number two, do not give your Medicare number down below in the comments section, okay? Believe it or not, I've seen all kinds of personal information down below in the comments section over the years. I've seen social security numbers, I've seen full names, addresses, birthdays, I've seen Medicare numbers, you name it, I've seen it down below. Please do not leave that information down below. I do not want that information. As much as I like you, as much as I appreciate your support here on the channel, I don't want your personal information, okay? Believe it or not, I really don't. And nobody else should see that information either. However, if you call chapter there, they're going to ask you for some information so they can find you the best plan for your personal needs in your local area. Now again, feel free to search them all you want, by the way. Chapter Medicare. Feel free to look them up. Highly, highly, highly trusted. Again, right there. A team of trusted advisors. Again, they will help you with your Medicare needs. Okay, whatever it happens to be, especially early on in 2026 like this, you may have some flexibility. And again, I responded to a number of comments today, people reaching out saying, I can't see my doctor anymore. Call, seriously, call. I think you'll be shocked with what they can do for you right now, okay? Anyway, my point being is this. With this article here, okay, as you can see, if you get some random call from somebody pretending to be from Medicare, let me make sure that you're, whatever the situation is, I don't know, whatever the line is that they use, okay, the flavor of the day for that line as far as the scammers use to exploit seniors, okay, whatever that happens to be. Point being is that if you get some random call, be very, very, very careful, okay? It's highly unlikely that it's actually going to be a representative from Medicare. In fact, it's not going to be somebody from Medicare. I can tell you that much right now. Now, I want to be fair. Sometimes if you call chapter right here with this phone number and you say, hey, my name is whatever, and you connect with Beth or Scott or Mike or John or David, whatever. I'm just making up names right now. And you say, hey, I just wanted to connect, but, can you call me back in a week or whatever? They will call you back. If they say they're going to call you back, they will call you back, okay? So if they call you back, they'll make it very clear. Hey, it's John from Chapter Medicare calling. We had that conversation a week ago, just following up to our appointment that we had on the books today to connect, something like that, okay? So if you connect with them and say, hey, can you call me back? Can we discuss this at a different time? They will call you in that instance, okay? But they will also make it very, very clear who they are and where they are calling from. Again, chapter there. But best thing is, this time of year, they're busy, but not nearly as busy as they were in the end of 2025. They were nuts, by the way. Very, very, very busy. From those of you in this community, the thousands of you blowing up their phones, ringing their phones off the hook. That was awesome. Keep it going, by the way. Hey, by the way, quick side note, drop a comment down below. Have you called chapter yet? Seriously, have you called them? If so, tell me a comment down below. Use the word chapter within your comment. Let me know, how did it go? I want to hear from you. Even if you called them last year in 2025, or if you called them so far this year in 2026, leave a comment down below. Let me know how it went. And I would love to add your comment to the list of comments here, and I'll continue to feature them in upcoming videos, which will be pretty awesome, okay? Anyway, now at the beginning of the video, I did say that seniors are unfortunately the ones who are targeted for these scammers. Why? Okay, I'm just going to say something, and this may not be true for everybody, but in general, seniors have a couple reputations, okay? Couple reputations are this. Most seniors are receiving Social Security or some type of benefit administered by the Social Security Administration, okay? That's true for most seniors. Not every single one, but a lot are receiving a benefit from Social Security. So you happen to be a target for scammers because they want to intercept your benefit and they want to take it from you. Okay, I'm just being real with you right now. That's reason number one. Reason number two is this. They also know that you're on Medicare. For the reasons I talked about in this video, they also want to exploit that. Okay, that's number two. Number three is this. Not all seniors, but in general, seniors have the reputation of having money. Okay, I know that is not the case for everybody. I totally recognize that. But in general, seniors have the reputation of having, a maxed out 401k, a retirement account, a big investment account, maybe a paid off house, a bunch of cash in the bank, whatever it happens to be. I know that's not true for everybody, but that is the reputation of seniors. Well, what do scammers want? They want money, right? So what do? They go to the perceived deep pockets, seniors, okay? Whether you have a lot of money or no money, they don't know that when they're calling you, right? So my point being is that, well, you as a fixed income beneficiary, as a senior, as a Social Security beneficiary, as a Medicare beneficiary, in general, you're going to get a lot more scam calls. You're going to get a lot more scam attempts than most other people because of the perception that I gave you just a second ago. Does that kind of make sense? Right? So again, anytime that I see articles like this and any other articles that come out talking about the latest scam of the day or whatever it happens to be, that's why I make these videos, so that you see this information and you can just be aware of this. Even though sometimes this seems super obvious, like, yeah, we know, obviously we wouldn't give our information to anybody. But my point being is that obviously not everybody knows. And the reason that we know that is because people, as in Americans, are losing upwards of $16+ billion a year due to scams. If everybody knows, then why are we losing so much money per year, every single year, to these ridiculous scams, okay? That's my point. If I can make a video like this and save even just one person in this community from being scammed in any way, shape, or form, it is totally worth my time to make this video. And again, I've said this before, when I come across articles like this, I feel like it's my moral duty, my moral responsibility to make a video to let you know. If I just pass this article up and be like, whatever, who cares? I feel like that's doing a disservice to those of you in this community, okay? I feel like it's worth my time to make this video and just be like, hey, watch out. Here's the latest one that's out there, what you need to watch out for as a fixed income beneficiary. Anyway, I hope this helps you. And again, I'm going to say it really quickly. Well, number one, if you've called Chapter, again, at any point in the last year or so, drop a comment down below. Again, if you called them with that phone number, drop a comment down below. Let me know, how did it go? Use the word Chapter, and I would love to add your comment to my ongoing list of comments here, which I will continue to feature in upcoming videos, which is awesome. Let me drop that comment down below. I'm really curious to hear that, okay? And read it, and again, add it to my list here. But other than that, at any point, 2026, especially early on like this, if you need any help finding the right Medicare coverages, enrolling in Medicare, getting your Medicare questions answered, whatever it happens to be, if you lost access to your doctor, please grab your Medicare card, grab your phone, call Chapter there, see what they can do for you. It is a trusted team of advisors. Like I said earlier, if I didn't trust them fully, I would not be recommending it to you. I would not have recommended it to my parents. I would not have recommended it to my aunts and uncles, and also my wife's parents. If I did not trust them fully, I would not have had all of you saying, hey, you should probably call them to get your help with your Medicare, okay? Anyway, they're definitely a trusted source. Already thousands of you in this community have called them, receiving a ton of help, which is absolutely amazing. Anyway, I hope this helps you. Please let me know what I can do for you. Drop your comments, your questions, your feedback down below. Again, if you've called Chapter, or if you're going to call Chapter after you do, drop that comment down below. Use the word Chapter within your comment. That's the keyword I search for to find them, and I'd love to read it, as well as feature you again in an upcoming video with your comment like this. All right, anyway, please have a nice day. Take care. Subscribe down below, 100% free. Share the video. Big share button down below. Until next time, have a good one, and I'll catch you again later in the next video.